Have you ever felt lost? Stuck between two worlds, the old world, the new world, the person you were, the person you are now, and the person you want to be? Well, I've been stuck in that middle piece for a very long time. I didn't feel congruent. I didn't feel in alignment. I knew I wanted to share my wealth and wisdom around money and money mindset in a way that wasn't the old way. But I couldn't see past the version of who I was in the past, right? Banker Barb, three-piece suit, very serious, very structured, always doing what needs to be done, being, doing what I was told to do without asking any questions. Well, I'm not that person anymore, and I haven't been for a long time. But I haven't been able to move forward into what I want to teach fully. And I couldn't figure it out. And recently, with the help of a few female friends and colleagues, I came to the conclusion that I was feeling sad and depressed. And I didn't really know what that was all about because I do a lot of inner work. And what I realized was I needed to take a moment to grieve and to acknowledge the girl and woman that I was, that corporate woman that I was, that I gave up about 13 years ago. I'm not her anymore. But I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for the version of myself that I was back then. That woman that was unstoppable, that was there to be of service, looking after clients and their money and their mortgages and their investments and all the things within the confines and structures of the financial industry as we've grown up to know what it is. I didn't want to do that anymore, but I didn't know how to let that version go. And what I realized was I needed to have an official sort of goodbye party. And I needed to acknowledge that woman and girl that I was that grew up in that time for all the education that she took, all the accreditations in the financial industry to be able to be a planner, to be a stockbroker, to do mortgages, all those things. I also had to acknowledge the woman that I became, divorced twice, a high-risk pregnancy, to become, and she brought me to who I am today, whom I truly love and adore. I really, truly love and adore who I am. But I needed to acknowledge her for who she was and what she did for me. Do you get that? Like, do you understand that? Have you felt that for yourself sometimes? Right? I couldn't go backwards. I couldn't go forwards fully and fully embrace what it is I want to do. But so I had to let it go. I had to say, Banker Barbara, I love you and I adore you and you've given me so much. And I wouldn't be who I am if it weren't for the things that you did, the learnings that you learned, experiences that you experienced. And I'm going to keep all those beautiful memories of you and all those lessons that I learned of you. But I have to give up on the idea that I have to be that way to be successful in the woman that I've become today. Okay? Because we get so ingrained on the idea that we have to behave a certain way, look a certain way, do a certain things, especially in the financial industry, very structured, very, very Capricorn energy, right? Earth structure, a lot of rules. And as an employee, you're always worried that you're going to be let go because you're not making enough commission for them. So I had to let that go because that's not how I operate now. I operate in a whole different way. So I'm Barb Wallach, and I've got decades of experience, practical experience in the financial industry, and a decade of experience in coaching and neurolinguistic programming and astrology and working with energy. And I bring to my clients a different way of learning how to build wealth, how to feel abundant and prosperous. And it's not about money. It's about self-love. It's about planning a life and building a life and how you want to be in that life, how you want to feel in that life, and who you see yourself growing into. And when you get that clear, when you have that vision for yourself, then we circle back and go, okay, how can that money support you? How can you build wealth? How can the wealth that you build be put to work in a way that's congruent with the life you want to build for yourself. I feel so much lighter knowing that I've been able to step onto this next level and embrace it fully, congruently, with integrity, to be the woman that I am now, right? Spiritual, kooky, love to sing. And yet I have a very serious side to myself, practical, right? A bit of a perfectionist, so I work on that. But let's make building wealth and abundance fun. Let's bring light. Let's bring femininity to it, right? It's good to have structures. When we work with the element of earth, guess what we have? We have systems, we have structures, we have seasons. We can bring that into how we build our wealth today. But we also have to clear the water. We have to have clear flowing water, emotional clearance. We have to have clear vision, clear thoughts, clear beliefs. We have to work with air and clear that out. Then we can put those systems in place and work with the element of earth. When that's all done, let's ignite the fire, ladies. Let's ignite the fire, right? Take action. We get inspired. We take action. We have a vision. We illuminate it and we take action. Working with all the 4 elements of wealth for a new way of building your prosperity, a new way of organizing your financial life, a new way of being, a new way of feeling. That's what I'm offering these days. And heck, it feels so darn good. So I wanted just to reach out and let you know, this is who I am. This is what I'm going to be speaking about, because this is what is required in this age of Aquarius. A new, softer, feminine way of living our lives simply within the seasons, within the creation of the elements, right? Let's work with the natural rhythms of the world. Been doing that for a while now, and it's amazing how much easier life is. So if you want to know more, let me know. I have a freebie that I want to offer you, a free gift, and it's coming out really soon. So if you're interested, let me know. Send me a note, respond to the email. There's so much more I want to share with you, and I'm so happy to feel so much more in alignment after having these big ahas and having that going away party for the person that I was, the person that has got me here today. So I say adios till we meet again, little banker Barbara, and hello to the wise woman that I've become. And I know you probably can relate to this as well. So I hope you find this of value. Take care.